Hello everyone, and welcome to the video. I'm Maduka J. Denavita, and today we'll explore how a garment is made, from the very first fiber all the way to the finished product ready for shipment. Many people see only the final garment, but behind it is a series of carefully controlled manufacturing processes involving textile production, quality management, and compliance requirements. In this presentation, I'll guide you through each major stage of the garment manufacturing journey in a simple and practical way. Let's get started. Before we look at each stage in detail, let's first understand the overall flow of the process. Garment manufacturing begins with fiber production. Those fibers are converted into yarn, which is then transformed into fabric. The fabric undergoes dyeing and finishing processes before moving to garment manufacturing stages such as cutting, sewing, finishing, inspection, packing, and finally shipment. Each stage adds value and contributes to the quality of the final product. Let's now look at each step individually. Every garment starts with fiber, which is the basic raw material used to make textiles. Fibers can be divided into two main categories: natural fibers and synthetic fibers. Natural fibers include cotton, wool, and silk, while synthetic fibers include polyester, nylon, and acrylic. The type of fiber selected has a significant impact on the final garment's comfort, durability, appearance, and performance. Choosing the right fiber is therefore the first important decision in the manufacturing process. Once the fiber is selected, the next step is converting it into yarn. This process involves four key stages: carding, drawing, roving, and spinning. Carding opens and cleans the fibers while aligning them into a loose strand called a sliver. Next comes drawing, where multiple slivers are combined and stretched to improve fiber alignment and consistency. The material then moves to the roving stage, where it becomes thinner and receives a slight twist to hold the fibers together. Finally, during spinning, the material is stretched further and given the required level of twist to create strong and durable yarn. In simple terms, carding cleans, drawing aligns, roving prepares, and spinning produces the final yarn used in fabric manufacturing. After yarn production, the next stage is fabric formation. There are two main methods used to produce fabric: knitting and weaving. Knitted fabrics are created by interlocking loops of yarn. Because of their structure, they are generally more flexible and stretchable. Woven fabrics are produced by interlacing two sets of yarns at right angles. These fabrics typically provide greater stability and strength. A simple way to remember the difference is that knitted fabrics are made from loops, while woven fabrics are made from crossing yarns. Both methods are widely used depending on the final garment requirements. Once the fabric is produced, it undergoes dyeing and finishing processes. The first step is often bleaching, which removes natural impurities and creates a clean base. Dyeing is then used to add the required color to the fabric. Printing may be applied when designs, patterns, or graphics are needed. Washing processes can improve softness, comfort, or create special visual effects. Finally, finishing treatments enhance the fabric's appearance, performance, and feel. These processes help ensure the fabric meets both customer expectations and product specifications. Before the fabric is approved for garment production, several quality tests are carried out. GSM testing measures fabric weight and density. Shrinkage testing evaluates how the fabric changes after washing. Color fastness testing checks whether the color remains stable during use and laundering. Spirality testing measures twisting or distortion after washing. Pilling tests assess the formation of surface fuzz and pills. Dimensional stability testing verifies that the fabric maintains its intended size and shape. In addition, chemical and restricted substance testing helps ensure compliance with safety and customer requirements. These tests play a critical role in preventing quality issues later in the production process. Once the fabric passes quality testing, it moves to the cutting department. The process begins with marker making, where pattern layouts are planned to maximize fabric utilization. The fabric is then spread in multiple layers according to production requirements. Next, cutting is carried out based on approved patterns. Finally, the cut components are sorted and bundled before being sent to the sewing lines. Accuracy during cutting is extremely important because mistakes at this stage can affect garment measurements and lead to material waste. The sewing department is where the garment starts to take its final shape. Individual fabric panels are stitched together through a sequence of operations. Depending on the garment style, components such as collars, sleeves, pockets, and cuffs are attached during different stages of assembly. Each operation must be performed accurately to ensure proper fit, appearance, and functionality. Quality control is not something that happens only at the end of production. During manufacturing, quality checks are performed continuously to identify issues as early as possible. Inline inspections are conducted while garments are being produced. End-line inspections review products before they leave the sewing section. Collected defect data is analyzed to identify recurring issues and root causes. Corrective actions are then implemented to prevent defects from continuing through the production process. This proactive approach helps improve efficiency and product quality. After sewing is completed, garments enter the finishing stage. Loose threads are trimmed to improve appearance. Garment measurements are checked against specifications. Ironing or pressing is performed to remove wrinkles and achieve the desired presentation. The garments are then folded according to customer requirements and packed using approved packaging materials. These finishing activities ensure the product is clean, presentable, and ready for delivery. Before products are shipped to the customer, they undergo a final quality inspection. Many organizations use the AQL, or Acceptable Quality Limit, system to evaluate shipment quality. Inspectors assess the garments against predetermined acceptance criteria. If the lot passes inspection, it is approved for shipment. If the lot fails, corrective actions must be taken before the products can be released. This final checkpoint provides confidence that customer requirements have been met. Let's summarize the key points from today's presentation. First, quality begins at the very first process, starting with fiber selection. Second, testing helps identify risks and prevent problems before they reach the customer. Third, in-process quality control is essential for maintaining consistent product quality. And finally, every department, from fiber production to shipment, plays a role in delivering a successful garment. When all departments work together effectively, the result is a high-quality product that meets customer expectations. Thank you for watching this presentation. I hope this overview has helped you understand the complete garment manufacturing process, from fiber to finished garment. Whether your interest is in apparel manufacturing, quality assurance, compliance, or textiles, understanding these processes provides a valuable foundation for further learning. If you found this presentation useful, please like, share, and subscribe for more content related to quality, compliance, textile technology, and apparel manufacturing. Thank you once again.